Today's video, real quick, we're going to talk about how to learn marketing for free by simply reading Scientific Advertising by Claude Hopkins. Again, for free. Real quick, to get to the point, in the description below and in the first comment, there'll be a link to go right here as you see on the screen to download this book. Again, 100% for free. Do yourself a favor, read it again, then read it one more time. All right? So, now, let's talk about Scientific Advertising and Why You Should Read It by Claude Hopkins. So first and foremost, it comes on the recommendation of giants in marketing or advertising. So the people that have talked about this book, since this book was written in 1923, Reeves gave a copy to David Ogilvy. David Ogilvy wrote the introduction in a 1960 version. J. Abraham read this book, and he said he read it like 60 times, and he gives credit to this book for launching his career, for him understanding how to do marketing. Okay, so those names are all down in the description with this link to download this book for free. If you don't know who those people are, well, first read this book by Claude Hopkins, and then go Google and figure out why their comments are so important. All right, now let's take a quick look inside of Scientific Advertising just so you get a feel for who Claude Hopkins was and why this book he wrote in 1923 still is relevant today and is how you're going to be able to learn marketing for free. Okay? So again, the link is in the description. Go ahead, you go to the web page you see right here on the screen. Click here to download. You'll click to download, and it'll take you straight to the PDF to download it. You can download the book, and as you can see, Scientific Advertising by Claude Hopkins, presented by 30minutemarketing.net. Go ahead, download it, and just read the book. But the thing I want to focus on as far as advertising is, today in this video, I want to focus on Chapter 7, and we're going to do a quick search for beer. Okay? And you'll see in a second why I did a quick search for beer. So in Chapter 7, he talks about being specific. Platitudes and generalities roll off the human understanding like water from a duck. They leave no impression whatever. To say best in the world, lowest price in existence, etc., are best simply claiming the expected. But superlatives of that sort are usually damaging. They suggest looseness of expression, a tendency to exaggerate, a careless truth. They lead readers to discount all the statements that you make. Okay? Again, remember this was written in 1923, so you're going to have to read it, and you're going to have to take your time reading it, and you're going to have to try to figure out what he's saying. Okay? So being specific. Again, we talk about beer, right? And I'll show you the ad in a second, or the ads in a second that Claude Hopkins wrote. Okay? But go to, in the old days, all beers were advertised as pure. The claim made no impression. The bigger the type they used, the bigger the folly. After millions had been spent to impress a platitude, one brewer pictured a plate glass where beer was cooled in filtered air. He pictured a filter of whitewood pulp through which every drop was cleared. He told how bottles were washed 4 times by machinery. He went down 4,000 feet for pure water. How 1,018 experiments had been made to attain years to give beer that matchless flavor, and how all the yeast was forever made from the adopted mother cell. Okay? Again, Chapter 7, being specific. You see how specific that was? And that's in his book here in Scientific Advertising. Now let's head over to Swiped Co., and I'll leave a link for these as well, and look at Claude Hopkins. So Schlitz beer ads by Claude Hopkins. The beer manufacturer he's talking about was Schlitz. Okay, so then look at his ads. So read Chapter 7. Think about being specific. Go to swipe.co. Again, all these links are in the description. Ask your doctor about Schlitz beer. He knows the importance of purity. Harper's Weekly. Perfection of 50 years. Back of each glass of Schlitz beer, there's an experience of 50 years. Okay, he goes into the specifics. The beverage of health, the home beer. Okay, now this is not about whether or not you agree with purity of beer and health, the health benefits of drinking beer or whatever. It's about being specific. It's about marketing. It's about advertising. It's about understanding that even in 1923, being specific was important, and probably even more important today. As of, I'm shooting this video 2019, being specific Being specific in a Facebook ad, being specific in a Google ad, when you have limited space and you have thousands upon millions of eyeballs that hit that ad, but competition surrounding, taking away, distracting all those eyeballs that you're trying to distract. Do you think being more specific is going to help you, or being less specific? Anyway, that was my point for today. This video is real quick. Again, the link's in the description. Do yourself a favor. Learn marketing for free. Ignore all the shiny objects, click buttons, push buttons, whatever. Okay? 1923, Claude Hopkins, Scientific Advertising, in the description in the first link. Download for free. Read it again. Read it one more time. Take a look at those ads as you read it. Think about what Claude Hopkins was saying then and how you can apply it to today. All right? Again, this is Gary Baker with 30minutemarketing.net. Thank you for taking time to watch. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the little bell so you get all the notifications for future videos. Currently, I do a video every Wednesday, hoping eventually to ramp that up. But right now, we're just gonna stay the course every Wednesday. So expect that next Wednesday to see another video. All right. Again, Scientific Advertising, Claude Hopkins. Read it. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.